Hey guys, what's up? It's Extreme3D. So, in this video, I want to talk to you guys about my next project that I'm thinking of doing. So, here with me, I have a Raspberry Pi Model B. This is a very old model. It's one of the first generations that came out. It's from like 2012, possibly. So this is pretty old, but I don't have the money to buy a new Raspberry Pi, so I'm just going to use an old one. So I have SD card here, and I'm thinking of making some sort of mobile, like media player almost, that I can put somewhere in my room or bring with me. And I took this old GPS screen apart, so you just have the screen right here, and then there's a PCB on the back, some capacitors and buttons and stuff, and this is just where everything's controlled. And then here we have the video and audio output as well as a power source. So I'm going to use this because it's pretty small. So that's cool, the reflection. So I'm going to use this for that. The only thing is I just need to get a good OS for the Raspberry Pi. I'm thinking of, I can't think of one, but I used to have this pretty good one. I think it was just the Noobs one that came standard. But here I'm just going to show you something. So this is Adafruit site. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I love Adafruit. They have awesome projects. And I just love all their 3D printing projects. This is a little bit like, I don't know, this is kind of more expensive. I probably wouldn't make anything like this, mainly because I don't want to spend the money on it, but I'm thinking of making something like this. Okay, so anyways, this is basically what I'd like to make, except it's going to be a much smaller scale with a screen like this. And I'm thinking of course, the Raspberry Pi will not be in this case, but it would sit right underneath, like that, because they're pretty close in size. So that's what I'd probably do. I'd also probably, I'm probably going to desolder these buttons right here. Here, let me switch the view. I'm probably going to desolder the buttons right here, mainly because they are sticking out quite a lot. And that will definitely add to the thickness of this project. So I could probably desolder them and move them and put them on the side, so you can still adjust the screen, contrast, and brightness, and all that stuff. So the other thing I was thinking of making is, I have made a Makey project before. This thing, I love this device. Let me try to bring up the video quickly. Okay, so this is the video I made on the Makey a while ago. I designed and 3D printed this cool conductive gamepad thing, and I made this working Makey touchpad. So basically all this is, let's see, right here. So that's all the Makey is. It's in here. I was thinking of maybe making some like macros, because I use this program called AutoHotkey for some macros, which I can assign. They're DIY macros, because they use just the function keys instead of an actual like macro key. So this is all the Makey is. And you can see they're just arrow key inputs. There's space and click input, and then there are that's the ground bar. But at the end of it, you can see there's WASD, FG, there's some mouse inputs, there is, let's see, no, there's some other ones. But anyways, there's some other cool little inputs that you can do for this, which is great. And I want to try to make a 3D printed enclosure for this, and I will have some cool macros made, and you can press some buttons and stuff, and it will all happen. So that's another idea that I have. So I think I'll do both of them, but I just I'm going to try the Raspberry Pi one first because it seems more interesting to me. It's more of a challenge, even though it's pretty easy to do. So stay tuned for the next video, guys, and I will hopefully have an update on this project. Please like the video if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.